Supporters not waiting for the final whistle as Bournemouth's footballing dreams come true. A stylish and emphatic win at home here against Bolton has taken them to the threshold of the Premier League.
Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome to my brand new career mode series. Now, I've done a lot of teams that are higher up in leagues. You could say they were good teams, and now it's time to take a step back and we'll go down into a lower league and do a Road to Glory type series. I said it was coming and here it is. We are doing Bournemouth. They've just been promoted to the Premier League in brilliant fashion. They play beautiful football, and actually growing up as a kid I used to go to Bournemouth every single year, so there's kind of sentimental value there. I really wanted to give them a go. We're going to try and get them promoted first season to the Premier League, and then the ultimate challenge is to stay in the Premier League and not get relegated. This episode, I'm just going to show you my thoughts on the team. We're going to look at some players that I've shortlisted and are looking to bring into the team, and my objectives. Everything that you need to know before we actually start the series and play the first game. So first of all, let's go into the lineup. So I'm starting off with a 4-3-3. Or a 4-2-1-3 if you want to be specific. I haven't looked at any potentials whatsoever. This series is going to be completely fresh, I want to say, and I'm just going to be going by what I see. Normally I look at players online, see what kind of stats they've got before I buy them. I'm not doing any of that in this series. It's going to be a proper Road to Glory, and we're going to rely on instinct. I've got a lot of players that I might look to shift on or put out on loan. Try and raise some funds, and then we'll bring in some players. Now, talking of bringing in players, let's go ahead and go on my shortlist, and I'll show you the players that I'm looking to bring in. So we're going to go in order. First, we have goalkeepers. We've got Steele here from Blackburn. Could be a bit expensive, 700,000, and that's before even scouting and inquiring. So I've got another one here. We've got Christian Walton. I've heard good things about this guy from Brighton. Could be a good choice. Again, don't know his potential. He could be shit, but it might be a good signing if he's cheap. You never know. We then have Liam Moore from Leicester City. Looks decent. We've got Josh Meekings. You can see I'm going for mainly English players. I want an English feel to it. I'm not saying I'm not going to sign foreign players, but there will be a lot of English players involved. Is Meekings English? I just want to double check that. Yeah, he is. Good. I got, for some reason, thought he was not English there. We've got Nicholas Stark. That is one of the best names in the game. Obviously referring to Game of Thrones, but this guy's German. But the reason I've shortlisted him is because I like versatility in players. This guy can play centre-back, CDM and centre-mid, so that's definitely a good thing. Left-back, I said I wanted to bring in one. We've got Garbett here and Tyrone Mings, two very decent left-backs who I know have good potential. We then have Lewis Cook, CDM from Leeds. I don't think he'll be able to join right now. I've got a feeling if you inquire or try, it says that he's just joined. He's only 17. And I know for a fact as well, this guy has a very good potential. I believe it's 80, which is really good. Got Patrick Roberts, the youngster at Fulham, looks to go on to great things. Bit of a poor stamina, as you can see. Already you can see it's 44 to 54, which you guys know I like my players to have decent stamina, but he's there because he's great. We've got Pione, I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. Sisto, 19 years old, right midfielder, and looks to have pretty much everything you'd want in a midfielder. Could be a good signing. We've got Alex Moat at centre mid, Daniel Amati. Now, I've heard of this guy. I'm just saying, look at his physical attributes there. You can't see what they are just yet. Obviously, I'm going to be scouting every player here, but he's good at all of those and can play as centre back as well. So a really, really good option. I'm definitely looking to sign this guy. We then have Jack Grealish, who is a great player looking to be at Aston Villa at 18 years old as well, playing in the Premier League, playing in the FA Cup really well. So I might look to bring him in. And then we've got Martin Ødegaard. I asked on Twitter for any recommendations, and this guy popped up pretty much every tweet. By the way, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at officialmgh, link in the description, little plug. Ødegaard looks like a great player, don't get me wrong. Potential of 80, we all know that from my video. I'm not sure about signing him. If anything, I'll bring him on loan for a season, but it's unrealistic, and I don't like making too many unrealistic signings in the game. And that's it. You'll notice that we've got no strikers there. That's because we don't need them. We've got 6 strikers at the moment, which is just mental, and they're all pretty decent. So at the moment, I'm not interested in actually bringing any strikers in. So first of all, let's go ahead and put some players up for sale that I'm not going to be using. So let's go over here to position. So we've got a few keepers. We've got Allsop here. Looks like a decent backup goalkeeper. He's only 22, so I could keep hold of him. Boric is on loan, like I've already said. Bouchel, this guy is 24 years old and only 55 overall, so there's no point in keeping that guy. Let's transfer list him. We've got Camp, pretty decent overall there, 69. I'll probably keep hold of him and get rid of this Flahavan guy. Not going to be using him, that's for sure. So we've got a defender out on loan, Addison, at 25, 61 overall. It's probably not worth calling him back right now, so we'll let him go out on loan and continue. Hopefully get some stats up. We've got this Cargill guy. Could be decent. I'm looking to bring in a centre-back, so I guess we could deal with him then. But maybe a loan would be best. I'm not sure he's quite good enough for the Championship. So let's put him out on loan. Cook, Elphick, all good. Ward, this guy, I think he's a new signing from Norwich. Might not be. And we've got Zubar loaned out as well. He could be a decent player to bring back should I need an extra defender. We've got Daniels, who of course I'm looking to replace, although he's got decent stats. Hart is retiring at the end of his contract, so I can't do anything about that. We've got Francis, who looks pretty decent as well. He's tall, isn't he? 6'3" right back, which is pretty decent. Could play him at centre back if I really needed to. And then we have Smith, who I'm keeping hold of course. We've got someone called O'Kane, looks like a very decent midfielder. We've got Arter, who I'm playing at cam. As you can see, 5-star weak foot, which is a great thing to have for a cam. Gosling, I think he used to play for Newcastle, did he not? Very good midfielder, 71 overall, very decent indeed. McDonald, as I've already said, Matthews, sorry. Probably put him out on loan, don't you think? Although I don't have many midfielders, so it might be worth keeping hold of him for now. Sermon, Fraser, we've got, I mean, look at Fraser, look at that. He is just incredible. And the funny thing is, he's 5'4", so he's so small. He just weaves in and out of players. It's brilliant. We've got Pugh there. I've got a lot of left midfielders, so I'm thinking maybe I could put one up for sale. And I'm thinking Pugh is 27. I'm keeping Fraser. So Stanislas or Pugh, who do I get rid of? Pugh's worth more. He's on more wages. And to be honest, his stats aren't exactly breathtaking. So maybe I'll put them both up for sale. And, oh, I can't put him up for sale. So if an offer comes in for Pugh, I will definitely consider it. Put it that way. I'm not saying I'm selling him straight away. We've got a right mid out on loan. Won't need him for now. We've got Ritchie, of course. We've got Jones on loan. So now we're getting to strikers. So Wilson, of course, we're keeping this guy. He's fantastic for a Championship player to score that many goals. He's surely going to be attracting big attention from big clubs. So I'll try my best to keep hold of him. Stockley, transfer list. I'm not going to use him. Ranty, I think he's got pace, isn't he? He's got a lot of pace. Probably worth keeping hold of him. He's a good replacement for Wilson, or backup, I should say, not replacement. So, Pittman, is he any good? Doesn't look to be that amazing. Let's get rid of Kermagant. Let's add him to transfer list. We've got McCoy here. He looks all right. Could use him on the right. So I guess we'll get rid of Pittman. We'll get rid of Pittman, whatever it is. And we've got another striker out on loan who looks to be okay. So that's that done. Let's advance and see what our objectives are. Oh, wow, that was quick. Leeds have already offered me £600,000 for Kermorgant. I believe he's French, is he not? I reckon I can get a bit more out of him here. Let's try 800,000, and that should push my budget up nicely. I haven't actually told you that. I've got 4.5 million, I think it is. Let's just double check here. No, we've got 4,015,000 per week, so it's not a massive budget. So raising cash is definitely a good thing if I can do it, so I can start bringing in some players. And wow, they've matched it. A 32-year-old, and I'm getting 800 grand. Thank you very much, Leeds. I think I might be doing more business with them. I want a couple of their players. Transfer offer. Oh, Millwall want to buy this goalkeeper. You know what? I can see he's worth 170, so I'll just counter that. Don't think they'll go for it because he's 35, so we'll just see what happens there. It's more than they want to spend. They can only afford 130. Let's let him go for that. Frees up some wages and gives me a little bit more cash. So here are our objectives. We've got to win the league title and reach the round 32 stage in the domestic cup. I'm quite surprised that my objective is to win the league title. I've got to be honest. I was expecting game promotion, but they want me to win the league. So there is a bit of pressure, but there's no doubt in my mind that I've got the resources to bring in some decent players to really help me push for that objective. We've got a season loan offer from Tranmere Rovers, but I've just remembered I don't have many backup centre-backs, but I'm going to bring one in. So I think I'm going to accept it, and if I need him, I'll recall him. Time for the first friendly of the season. Let's get these out of the way. We're against Modena, and it's a 2-1 win. Richie getting 2 goals, and Arta got sent off. Oh dearie me. But that's good. 2-1 win in the first game of the season. Now, just before the next match, which is another friendly against Celtic, it looks as if I've got all the players fully scouted now. So we're going to go through them in just a moment. Let's go ahead and sim the game against Celtic. Let's see if we can beat the best team in Scotland away from home. Here we go. We have another sending off. And Wilson could have had 2. He missed a penalty. What a result that is. That's absolutely fantastic. A 1-0 win against Celtic away from home. And we are unbeaten so far. So, oh shit, we got an injury though. 7 days. That's all right. So let's take a look at the scout reports. Let's have a look at the players that I'm looking at getting. So Steele, 69 overall. Walton is a 63. That's better than I was expecting. For an 18-year-old, that could mean he's got a high 70 potential, roughly. High 70s. Could be a decent signing. We've got Liam Moore, 69. 67 for Meeking. 68 for Stark. Damn, look at some of these stats. I haven't looked at his stats before. He looks really good. We've got Luke Garbett there, Tyrone Mings, so they're very similar players in terms of their overall and age. Lewis Cook, 66 overall at 17. Wow. Roberts, 65, and he's got a 51 stamina. Okay, it's not too bad. We've got Sisto here at 19, 70 overall from Denmark. Clearly another wonder kid like Bentner once was. We've got Alex Moat, Amati. This is the guy I wanted to see. Whoa! Look at those stats. Holy crap. Imagine playing him at centre-back. Woohoo! He could be good. Jack Grealish, 68 overall. Erdegaard is, of course, 67. And there we go. So I know what their stats are like. I know what kind of price we're looking at. There's some good options here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford Sisto, which is a shame because he looks like a very, very good player. Transfer offer here for Buchel, 25-year-old goalkeeper. It's another 60,000 in the bank and freeing up even more wages. And now into the last friendly of our pre-season against PSV, one of the best young teams in the world. Still unbeaten, a 2-2 draw, and actually they got a goal in the last 20 minutes, so it should have been a win for us there. Anyway guys, that is the end of the first episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you're excited for the series. I really am. I cannot wait to get playing in these matches. There's going to be a lot of fixtures this season, so I might not do live com on all of them. I might do a few videos where I get 6 to 8 games just packed into one episode, so we don't spend too long in the Championship. I want to get into the Premiership and play the big boys. But there is my budget. I want to end the video on that so you guys can tell me where should I be prioritising my signings. I know I need a centre-back, I've got to get a left-back, and a midfielder is a must. So those 3 positions, I know I need to get them. So let me know which players you liked most out of that shortlist. And yeah, it should be really exciting. I cannot wait to get going. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like. If we could smash 5,000 likes on this first episode, that would be incredible. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, links below. And I will see you in the next episode very soon where we're going to start signing some players.